Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, and we're coming to you from our studios at the Capital Region International Airport. And we're going to run kind of across state right now, spend a little time with Jonathan Marceau, co-founder, elementary educator. Synapse Creations is the company. Spelling Safari is what we're going to talk about today. And Jonathan, welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. And we don't pay enough, I think, in what we do here to the education realm.
Agree, absolutely.
Nobody does, and we forget we're really shaping tomorrow's leadership when we
Y-
talk about education.
Absolutely. You got to invest in it.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and about Spelling Safari.
Sure. So I'm a former elementary educator of 20 years. I taught in grades third through sixth in Utica Community Schools, northern suburb of Detroit. And Spelling Safari is the first adaptive spelling app to personalize education for elementary students, K through seventh now, and save homeschool parents and elementary teachers a whole bunch of time by automating the entire process.
Yeah. So 20 years in the classroom, what kind of inspires you on a certain day to say, hey, I'm going to spin off the classroom and I'm going to go to the spelling system, fully fledged ed tech startup. Those are two real different domains. I've been in both and I know sometimes they don't relate. So what kind of inspired that?
Absolutely. So this actually goes all the way back to my student teaching under Scott Wyman in Ann Arbor Public Schools, fifth grade. He had a system where his top six spellers he spun off to a side room and they quizzed each other on frequently misspelled words. And so about halfway into my first year teaching, still can't believe I pulled this off, but I started working on a paper pencil system for all. I said to myself, why can't I do this for all students? So I ran that paper pencil system for 10 plus years, regularly saw students making more than a grade level of growth, and I wanted to turn it into an app. So coming out of the pandemic, I said, I got to do something with this and started taking my first steps.
Well, I don't think that people realize how closely related spelling is to reading ability. Uh,
Absolutely.
Really important stuff. So, tell us about Spelling Safari, often described as the first adaptive and mastery-based classroom app to individualize spelling for students. What are the key features or design things? What do kids see when they go there?
Yeah, so we start off with a diagnostic assessment that identifies their starting ability level, right? We meet them where they are, and it gives every student a chance of success and a chance to build confidence. And so from there, we quiz them on words at their level, and we weed out all the ones that they already know. Only the ones they don't know go on their list to study. Then they have some practice. They take a test. If they get something wrong on the test, it goes automatically to their next list. And then just this week, we added in a review feature, spaced review. So 4 weeks out, we ask them those words that they got correct on a test again. And if they get them wrong, goes back on their list for added practice, right? Sometimes we need more than once or twice through things to really master it.
Well, listen, you on your website, you talk about Spelling Safari and how it can save 100 hours in the classroom per year, and how this enhances kids' ability to spell. Um, we hear a lot of percentage and numbers coming out of DC that are just kind of made up. So
Yeah.
tell me about what you have that is a little more concrete than that.
Sure. So I've run data on more than 3,000 students, student interactions with this, and they're advancing on average 2 grade levels every half year. So if they go through 20 of our learning cycles, that's double the growth compared to a traditional method. And then on the time savings time, we've eliminated prep, we've eliminated grading, we've eliminated test administration. We do it all for the homeschool parent or the elementary teacher, and we hear from them that that we're saving them a lot of time.
So listen, Spelling Safari's preparing right now, I would say, for a broader launch. That's probably the best way to say it, that maybe
Absolutely.
stage two, that sort of thing. Walk us through that. What markets or segments do you see as priorities, and how's it gone so far?
Sure. So we launched August of 24, and we're now up over 900 subscribers. Those are mostly homeschool parents and elementary teachers that are either paying out of pocket, which I don't like, but got to happen, right? Or some of them are getting their school or district to purchase it. And what we're looking to do is take all of the success and like you said, go into a broader launch of accessing, getting this into schools and districts, prioritizing Michigan, prioritizing those smaller school districts and charter schools first, with fewer barriers to entry, and then expanding beyond that.
Okay. Now, how do you market there? Because sometimes that's a very difficult market to crack, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all about reaching out and forming relationships with administrators, with those decision makers at the school or district level, and showing them the efficacy of the product and the success that we've had.
Hey, Jonathan Marceau, co-founder, elementary educator, Synapse Creations is the company, Spelling Safari. Thanks so much for sharing, and thanks for the good work you're doing, bud.
Thank you so much, Chris. Really appreciate it.
All right, you're all watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.